Hello friends, how you doing? Daddy's home. You know, back in the 1950s, we lived way out in the middle of nowhere. We were a poor family. My daddy worked all the time, and he was on the highways, and I'll never forget it. We had a terrible winter storm at Christmas time, and we had nothing underneath our tree. We didn't even have any food in the house. I mean, we had nothing. And all of us children would go over to the windows. You know how the window panes would frost up and you couldn't see out? You'd have to wipe it off, and it was so dark outside you couldn't see. Always, the darkness of December descends, and the winter winds were howling. It was freezing cold. We had snow and ice coming down, and we were really scared. We all got up underneath our Christmas tree in the living room, and they had those liquid lights. You know what I'm talking about? They had liquid in them. But we laid down underneath the Christmas tree, and that's all we had. We had no presents. Our stockings were hung by the chimney with care, but there was nothing in them. We had nothing. And we were all scared. We fell asleep underneath the Christmas tree, and we woke up about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning by a strange sound. And we all raised up, and we kept hearing something like someone stomping their feet. And about that time, the doorknob started twisting, and we were scared to death. We backed up across the room and cried out in terror, and I'll never forget, as long as I live, the door flew open, and there was our daddy with two big old bags of groceries in his hands. And he said, "Hello, kiddos." And he set them down on the floor. He said, "Get these to the kitchen. I'll be back." Well, he ran out, and boy, that north wind was blowing through that door, and snow and ice was coming in. And we grabbed the groceries and took them in the kitchen. My mother got up, and she come running in there. She was in her night robe and everything, and she was shivering because it was so cold. The north wind was blowing right in that door. And Daddy came to the door, and he had all these presents. He said, "Look what Santa Claus left out in the front yard, kids." He said, "Go put these under the tree, and don't you open them up." Well, we all grabbed the presents. We took them underneath the tree. I'm telling you something. Isn't God good? It's a Christmas that I'll never forget as long as I live. I'll never forget it. Hit the like button. I'm inviting you to subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory, and I'll have more of these memories and stories to tell you in the future. Goodbye for now. See you on the next video.